to us, God, your life-giving word.
Hi friends, I'm Mother Sylvia at St. Mark's, and I'm here with my friend Miss Pauline from church, who is going to read us another Bible story for the 40 days. She is going to tell us the end of the story about Joseph. So get comfortable, take some deep breaths, do whatever you need to do to get your body and your heart and your mind ready for this story.
Only in silence the word, only in dark the light, only in dying life. Speak to us, God, your life-giving word. Only in silence the word, only in dark the light, only in dying life. Speak to us, God, your life-giving word.
Here we are. All right, Miss Pauline, will you tell us how this story ends?
This is called the Great Family Reunion. The famine came just as Joseph said it would. The famine came to Egypt and spread to the whole world. It spread to Canaan, where Joseph's father Jacob and all the family still lived. There was no food to be found anywhere except in Egypt, where Joseph had carefully stored the extra grain for the years of plenty. When Jacob heard that grain was for sale in Egypt, he sent 10 of his sons to buy some. He kept one boy, his youngest son, at home. The boy's name was Benjamin, and his mother was Rachel. So Benjamin and Joseph were full brothers. Jacob feared that something bad would happen to Benjamin on the long trip into Egypt. Now, Joseph was the only one who could order grain to be taken from the warehouses. So when the brothers arrived in Egypt, they came before Joseph and bowed low. They were beggars. If Joseph did not allow them to buy grain, their family would surely die. The brothers did not recognize Joseph, but Joseph recognized them at once. These jealous brothers who had plotted against him, who had sold him into slavery. Joseph looked at them and remembered the long journey into an unknown land. He remembered his years in prison. He thought of all the nights spent wondering if his father was dead or alive. Would he ever see him again? And now his tormentors stood helpless before him. Joseph questioned them. When he learned his father Jacob was still alive and that Benjamin was with him, Joseph made a plan. He accused the brothers of being spies. They protested. "We're only here because of the famine. Just sell us some food and we will leave." Joseph said, "Prove your innocence. Bring your youngest brother here to Egypt. I will keep one of you in prison until the others return." Heartbroken, the other brothers watched as Simeon was bound and taken away. Weeping, they returned to Canaan. But they are hurried back to Egypt, bringing Benjamin. Now Joseph asked them about their father. "Is he in good health? And is this your youngest brother?" He seemed to be chatting idly with the brothers, but Joseph's heart was full. He turned to Benjamin and said, "May God be gracious to you, my boy." Then he hurried out of the room before anyone could see him crying. Still, the brothers had no idea this was Joseph. So this time, Joseph loaded them down with grain, but he put a silver cup in Benjamin's grain sack. Once Joseph's brothers began their journey home, he sent soldiers after them. The soldiers searched the grain sacks, found the cup, and arrested Benjamin. When the soldiers brought Benjamin before Joseph, his brother Judah stepped forward and pleaded, "If this boy is not with us when we return to our father, he will die of grief. Please take me and let my brother go. Our father has already lost one son." When Joseph heard these brave and generous words from his brother, he began to weep again. And now he told them, "I am Joseph, your brother." Such crying and kissing there was in Joseph's house that day. They ate and talked and rejoiced and drank, and no doubt cried and kissed some more. Then Joseph sent his brothers back to Canaan in wagons piled high with food and money and fine clothes. They went home to tell their father the glad news that Joseph was alive in Egypt. When Jacob heard, his spirit revived, and he cried, "My son Joseph is alive. I must go and see him before I die." So Jacob and every person in his huge family, children, husbands, wives, grandchildren, they left Canaan and went to live in Egypt with Joseph. And there they remained for many, many years.
Thank you, Miss Pauline. That is a very full story. One thing that seems really important about families in the Bible is that none of them are perfect. Boy, Joseph's family was not perfect. And lots of times, people in families in our time and in the Bible times get separated. Sometimes they're separated because they live far apart. Sometimes they're separated because of hurt feelings and bad choices. But if this story of Joseph's family teaches us anything, maybe it's that no matter how far apart the people in our family have become, it's never too late to make it right and to come together again. I wonder if there's somebody in your family who is far away because they live far away or far away because of hurt feelings or bad choices. Maybe talk about that with your family. And the next time we're in church together and you see Miss Pauline or me, if you want to talk about it with us, we would love to hear what's going on.